All right, Coach, let's talk about the X's and O's part. You know, you're out here on the field, the Huskers versus the Raging Cajuns, as they call them. We see a big pick by your corner. Explain what went into that play.
Well, first of all, Pip, when it comes to analyzing any play, by the time the defense gets called, there's so much more that's gone into to making that call. You know, for example, we'll study a team, what we call personnel group, what they're going to have in the game, and what type of plays they run out of that personnel group. Then we'll break it down to what they run out of that personnel group versus that certain formation and what type of plays they run. We'll break it down to take another step down after we found out the formation and plays. What do they do particular down and distance in this situation? And then what do they do versus certain calls? And so this was a play, for example, it was a second down play. We were going to call a blitz. And so we had analyzed that what do they do when they see what we call a zero pressure blitz? That means no deep safety. That means it's man-to-man. And we call our blitzes population blitzes. We're going to win because we're going to send one more guy than a team can block. And so we're going to send more than you can block, and what will the quarterback do in that situation? So as you study film, you figure out what's the quarterback tendencies and who is he going to look to in this type of situation. And so the clip I'm going to show you was exactly that against University of Louisiana Lafayette. We had a second down type situation. We called a population blitz, and their read was what they had shown on film was they always threw hot. What I mean by hot is immediately to the tight end. And so through film study, that was part of our tip sheet. Our safety saw that, read it, knew that was going to come, and stepped right in front of it.
Friday night tip sheet.
Friday night tip sheet right there. So as you look at this play here, as we go to the film, here we are. Matter of fact, it was a third and long type situation. And so looking at the film here, as you can see, this is what we call an 11 personnel formation, and it's a simple, but I mean by 11. That means the first number is how many backs, tight ends are in the game. One tight end, one back. 11 personnel. One back, one tight end. If there was one back and no tight end, it'd be 10 personnel. So this is the 11 personnel formation. We call this trips because they got 3 receivers to one side. Now, as you can see, we're going to come out and show just our base look here. We just got a 5-man front with a base look. But as you can see, as the quarterback gets into his cadence, we start moving guys up. And if you look here, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible blockers, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible defenders. So somebody has to come free. And we knew in this instance, the quarterback's read in this instance was he would throw hot to the tight end. So as I forward this play, here as you can see, as the ball is snapped, right here, we have a player come scot-free. Our safety, Larry Asante, standing right here by the official, sees the tight end exactly like we talked about in our Friday night tip sheet that you got. He's going to throw hot to the tight end right over the ball. So at the snap of the ball, the minute you see the tight end here steps, and what if I can do it, you can draw on this. So the tight end sitting right here, and my drawings really won't be as good. But we knew by population the tight end's favorite route was to come right here and sit over top of the ball. So right when the ball is snapped, our safety, which is right here, Larry Asante, moves from his spot to cut off that tight end. So when he goes to cut off the tight end adjusts his route. He'll kind of bend his route upward in that direction. But the quarterback, you'll see, won't have the time to adjust his route. So now as I go on this play, right there and I pause it, the quarterback is already getting ready to throw. And Larry here, as you see, I show the quarterback, that ball is already being ready to throw right there. There's the tight end, and there's Larry Asante getting ready to cut right in front of that tight end. So when he makes his break in front of that tight end, the tight end adjusts, but it's too late, and he's able to catch the ball and take it to the house. To the house, which is a really good play, a pick 6. I wish you'd had a couple of those.
I wouldn't be here talking to you today.
All right, but let me show you from the end zone copy of it here. Again, you can see we're crowding the line, and believe it or not, this right here is another safety. That's our safety, Matt O'Hanlon, in this population blitz, getting up there and coming free. And we knew the running back had to make a decision to block one. And you can see Larry right now, he's already in great position as that ball is being thrown. But what you also will see is this tight end see Larry and adjust his route behind him. But there's no way that quarterback, with that pressure in his face right there, will be able to make any kind of adjustment.
So to go back as a safety, for instance, right here, you say my man is coming right now. He's vacating that spot. So he's just looking for a spot to run to.
Exactly.
Right on. There it is.
And the safety is looking to beat him to it.
Now, to the fans, all this is happening 100 miles per hour, 80,000 people screaming. You're trying to think of your cheat sheet in the back of your head as Asante is doing. You got the formation, and then he's probably thinking of a celebration, but he had a little ankle injury. So
Yeah, exactly. And then the thing about Larry, he likes to look forward. He showed a little bit of speed. But a key to taking it to the house is you look at those other defenders. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 guys, 8 guys running for the celebration. Now he gets in the end zone and he realizes that his ankle, that something hurt. So there's a lot that goes into it when you see a particular play being made. It's just a lot of game study, a lot of reading your tips, your notes, all those things come into play pretty hard there.
So as a coach, the road trips, the airplane rides, staying up to midnight, coming in late, explaining to the wife, look, it was a late night, just to get that result. So to our viewers, what would you say to our viewers when they say, oh, this team is bad, oh, he made a bad play, oh, that coach sucks? What do you say to defend these guys, knowing all that you had to put into it, 365, 24/7?
We'll cover things. First of all, coaches are working hard to put the best product on that football field. And unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out. But I don't believe there's a single player, young college football player in America, that steps on that football field with the intent of making a mistake. Everybody wants to do things right 100% of the time. I think it's inbred and it's human nature. You want to be right. But sometimes mistakes are going to happen. Sometimes mistakes are unavoidable. But what I always say is, you know, what you hope on defense, you make one mistake, but hopefully you got 10 other erasers out there that can make up for it. And so it is a stressful job, but I really believe the reward, and I'm not talking financially, but the reward to see a young man like yourself prosper, leave this place a better man, makes me feel proud.
Hey, this is Coach Marvin Sanders, JPIP. That's X's and O's. See you next time.
Berlin's going for the end zone and has it intercepted. Picked off in the end zone by Jerrell Pippens. Go for the 6, and it's Pippens who picks it off.